Being too much of a nice boyfriend can be harmful. If you're a nice boyfriend but this doesn't seem to be getting you anywhere with your relationship and it's even making your girl act like she doesn't appreciate you, then this is the most important email you'll ever read. Seriously, I remember how hard I tried to be the nicest boyfriend I could ever be. I would do pretty much anything for my girlfriends. I'd buy them nice things, sometimes expensive things that I really couldn't afford. I'd write them little messages and cards, send them flowers all the time along with chocolates. I'd be telling them how much I love them and how fortunate I felt I had them in my life. I was constantly letting them know about my feelings. That's what I had been told you were supposed to do to make your girlfriends feel happy and wanting to be with you. I remember this one time I was out watching a baseball game with some friends and my girlfriend called me saying how hungry she was. I ran out of the game and left my friend standing there so I could go buy her some dinner. They got really mad at me for leaving them and all I said was, "It's my job to be the best boyfriend I can be." What? Reading that now I feel sick to my stomach. I wonder why none of my friends slapped me in the face like the little pussy bitch I was acting back then. I'm not saying some of those things I did back then weren't okay, but the degree of pussiness was just too much. A woman wants you to be a good partner, she wants you to do nice things for her, that's for sure, but women will also test you to see how far things can go. If you demonstrate to her that she has strings on her fingers attached to your body and therefore she can play with you as she pleases, you are dead, and so is your relationship with her. Now, you might be asking, what am I doing wrong then? I'll lay out a few things that might be too nice so you can be aware and tweak things accordingly. Point 1. Canceling anything for her. A nice boyfriend will tend to cancel any plans that they might have only to do what his girl wants. If she has something to do, that will automatically be more important than what he might have to do. Women will respect your time only after you respect your own time. If you don't establish a respect line, she won't respect you out of nowhere. If you have something to do too, talk to her and determine which one's more important and do it first. If they're equally important, do yours and let her do hers, but don't put off your responsibilities for hers. Point 2. Buying her affection and love with gifts. Women love gifts. Well, who doesn't really? And overly nice guys tend to have this uncontrollable desire to keep buying women stuff. Sometimes it's really expensive stuff they cannot really afford. I've seen guys pay a huge amount of cash for a gift that they would never in a million years pay if it was something for themselves. Can you believe that? I know I can. I was one of those guys. It's like a void in a relationship that we feel could be filled with a nice gift. I call it the gift drug. When a man buys something nice for his woman to get her to love him. Obviously, the woman loves it and displays affection, which gives the guy the fix, just like any other drug. Point 3. Exchanging you friends for her friends. Let's face it, in a relationship it's common to make friends with your woman's friends and vice versa. But it's not okay to stop hanging out with your friends only to be with her friends. Maybe you like her friends a lot. But still there's no reason to avoid your friends or stop seeing them because you only hang out with her friends. If she wants you to be with her and her friends, she also has to commit to being with you and your friends. I've heard girlfriends tell a guy, "I just don't enjoy being with your friends, I'd rather be with mine." Cold, just like that. Don't allow that type of behavior. It's got to be a 50-50 thing. If she wants you to be with her group, she has to be able to hand out with yours. Point 4. Constantly telling her how much you love her. It's okay to display affection, to show love with hugs, kisses, words, cards, etc., but a man needs to have what I call the affection calibration tool. This is something that'll let you know when you're going overboard with the display of affection. It's very important to have her wondering how much you really love her. It's always a good thing when a woman says to herself, "I know he loves me a lot, but I'm not sure just how much. He's hard to figure out because he says he loves me, but sometimes he's a tiny bit distant." Women think a lot and it's not good to let them know how much you actually care. Make her feel and let her know you do care a lot, but not that much. Also, constantly telling her you love her and showing all this emotion is not good. It can be intoxicating to her. When you show a woman too much emotion and affection, she'll desensitize from it and it's not good. Keep these tips in mind and analyze how you're behaving. Are you being too much of a nice boyfriend? Then stop it. Be a great boyfriend, but do it in a manly way. I'll talk to you soon, your friend Joseph.